Okay, I just switched back over to my loop antenna station calling. Repeat again, please.
Kilo Bravo Zero Charlie Hotel.
Kilo Charlie Zero Bravo Hotel. Is that a Roger?
Negative. King Baker KB0CH Charlie Hotel.
I got you there. And what's the name, sir?
The name here, Jim, is Wayne. Whiskey Alpha Yankee November Echo. I'm in Minnesota. Back to you.
Roger, Roger. What radio are you running, sir?
I'm running the 7600 Icon 7600.
Oh, you have my radio, sir.
I like my radio. I'm not sure what it sounds like because I'm pretty newbie at it. Back to you.
Well, you've got a great start on it. Now, I have a setup for that. Again, engage your compressor at about a 3. At a 3 out of 10, engage that compressor. Look at your ALC and adjust your ALC meter with your mic gain to where you're running mid-scale to 2/3 on your ALC meter. And then, can you do that? Are you that familiar with your radio?
Roger, Roger. I had it compression at 4. I was running at 6. I turned it down to 4 when I heard you talking a little bit about it. So I turned it down to 4. Now it's at 3. And ALC's maybe almost about 8. About 8 on the meter, on my ALC meter. So it's a little over 2/3, I think.
Roger that, Roger that. Now, do you know where your tone control is?
Not for sure, no. I've had it open, but I'm not sure how you even get there.
Okay, it's menu, system, transmit, sideband, tone.
I'm not sure how to get there, Jim. I really appreciate you taking the call anyway. Back to you.
Okay, tell you what, hit, what is that, peak or, 7610, you have a button on the front called Quick, Roger?
I'm not sure about that. I don't see it.
Should be, I think, on the left-hand side, top or middle. It's called Quick.
Yeah, I don't see it, Jim. But I appreciate it.
All righty. I'll tell you what, if you get a chance to join us next Friday, find out where Quick is, because we want to use Quick to get to Drive. Drive is a unique control for the 7610. There's no other radio that has a drive control. So find out where your Quick button is on the front of your 7610, and that will take you to Drive. And we're going to make some adjustments on the Drive, and we also make adjustments on your EQ. Roger.
Roger, Roger. You have the radio log, though. It's the 7600. The old. Not the 7610, it's just a 00.
I think the 7610 is just a totally different radio, Roger.
Yeah, Roger on that. But yeah, it's good. I'll try to catch you next week, maybe.
Roger, Roger. Sounds good. Well, we're close. We're close. That 7610, on the Drive, what the Drive is, it's a further audio cruncher. It's a really unique device. Usually they run it at about 50, 55. I usually take that up to 60, 65, but I want to listen to it because it's a very unique device. It's a very neat cruncher, audio cruncher. So a 7300 can easily tune to a 3 dB dynamic range, which is 80 to 85% average peak modulation. The 7610 with the drive control can do a little bit better than that by by turning that drive up. But you know, I would need to listen to that to tell you exactly where, because yeah, you can actually take that drive control to where you have a half a dB of audio dynamic range, which is just absurd. I mean, my modulation meter, as I'm looking at your signal, when somebody would take the drive all the way up to 100, instead of my meter bouncing around, it just is flat at 0. It goes from minus 0.5 to 0 back and forth. That's the extent of it, because the audio is so fat. So I don't suggest running it anywhere near that. Maybe a 55 max. Roger.
Roger on that, Jim. This radio is a ICOM 7600 7600. So this probably doesn't have that, but I'm glad this sounds pretty close. So, and I'm running an ICOM SM50 mic, desk mic. This is what the operating position here is, just a dipole and running there. Like, back to you.
Oh, Roger. Yes, that's it. That's a great mic. So you're running a what radio?
7600 7600.
Oh, Roger, then my mistake. I thought you said 7610. That's my error. You don't have a quick button, and you don't have a drive. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. I didn't think so, so that's good to know. It's one of the new features you got if you end up investing in a newer radio. I debated between the two, but I took the 7600 because I knew they were a pretty good radio, and then the 7610 or 7300 was still pretty brand new when I bought this one.
Oh, exactly. And what's the name there one more time?
The name here is Wayne, Wayne, Whiskey Alpha Yankee, November Echo.
And what was your call sign again?
KB0CH, King Baker 0, Charlie Hotel.
Roger, Wayne. Well, listen, I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad you got a chance to check in. You have a real good weekend. If you get a chance, check back with us next Friday. We have been recording from 3:30 till 5:05. I have been a pumpkin for the last 5 minutes. I'll say threes to you. We'll post this up on YouTube in the next couple of days. So if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, that will take you to our Qso-Vlog page. We have about 700 Qsos in our Qso-Vlog page now, but you'll be looking for a specific one called My Group Aircheck 83019. My Group Aircheck 83019. And with that, we'll say threes all. We've enjoyed it this afternoon and hope to see you next Friday at 3:30 on this frequency, 7188. Until then, threes all. We'll catch you later. This is KC9VKV Clear.